Hola, Aquarius says, lucky you. You guys are going to be spared my shuffling. For some of you, you'll be happy. For others of you, you'll be bummed. I can't please everybody. So what happened was I went ahead and I shuffled these cards. I laid them out. And then, I don't know, something happened and my program just kind of gave out. So luckily, this is fresh in my mind, and these are the cards that I dealt out. A few reminders before I get into this. First of all, this is your general reading, mid-month reading from April 15th to April 30th. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. You just shoot me an email, and we can make that happen. Also, make sure you check my playlist. Your compatibility signs are up for Aquarius. So if you're wondering about somebody you're in a relationship with and what their compatibility is, I just completed all of Aquarius because you guys had the top views of all times. I got yours done first, okay? Also in the playlist, just think of my playlist like a library. I also have sun moon readings. The 144 of those are completed. Check those out. And then finally, I have FAQS below for commonly asked questions, so check those out before you ask a question. Otherwise, this is your mid-month reading, okay? So, guys, I started off here with the Ace of Wands, okay? I laid them across, then I pulled clarifiers, but fortunately, you're not seeing that process, which drives me nutty. But, all right, so with the Ace of Wands, that is the beginning of, and I don't want to go into a love relationship, so I'm just going to say it could be a new romance. It could be a new collaboration with someone. I definitely felt this was a relationship reading, but I feel like it could be romantic, it could be a work relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be family. There's definitely a possibility of that. But, so prior to April 15th to the 30th, here we have the Ace of Wands. A new beginning, could be a creative beginning. Whatever it is, it's something you're very passionate about. The other person is very passionate about it. It could be a new romance, but I don't feel like it's a new romance. It could be. I mean, if it resonates that way. But what I'm getting is it's somebody you've already kind of known, okay? And we'll get into why that is. But so you have this new beginning with this person. But one of the reasons why you guys have this new beginning is we have the Page of Swords. So I feel like, and I feel strongly it's the other person. I feel like they were looking in on you, kind of seeing where you were in life, what was going on. And I feel like they were exacting some kind of truth from that, getting some kind of idea so that they could approach you in regards to this new beginning. Approach you in the right way so that you would be receptive to it is what I feel like. It's either you or the other person looking in on somebody to gather the intelligence in order to make this new beginning to happen. Now, I know we went through Mercury retrograde, so part of me is wondering if, that's part of it. It could be an ex returning or just somebody from the past returning into your life wanting to reconnect, almost gathering this information and then convincing you of a new beginning. Not really convincing you, just being in the right place at the right time, okay, so that they have an advantage. Now, here we have the Five of Swords. So I feel like it, and I'm going to couple this Five of Swords along with this High Priestess in reverse because I'm feeling like you were the other person. What's happening is what happened when this new beginning happened, there were reservations. Because the Five of Swords is saying you guys used to have terrible fights. I mean, fights that were competitive, very cutting words, trying to get one up on each other. And it was hard. It was hard. I mean, you guys were just, throwing swords left and right. And you're kind of remembering what that was about. But I feel like however this person is being or however they're selling it to you, you're actually considering re-entering in this relationship. And the High Priestess in reverse, the reason why is because, and maybe it's because of what they're feeding you or what they're telling you, but here with the High Priestess in reverse, you're not using your intuition. Your intuition's blocked. They're almost clouding your insight into what you should really be doing. So you go against your intuition, and I feel like you go ahead and you have a new start with this person, okay? Now, the Three of Swords in reversed here. Now, this is the 15th to the 30th, so I feel like during this period, you're actually starting to feel like, wow, this might really work out. For one, they might be delivering apologies to you, or you guys might be apologizing to each other, and it actually seems like you're healing from the breakup you guys had, or the separation you guys had, or just the blowout you guys had. Again, this can apply to any type of relationship. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, okay? So whatever it was that caused you guys to kind of blow up, I feel like you guys are saying, hey, I'm sorry for doing this, I'm sorry for doing that. you know, and it's almost like a period of it's recovery for you guys. You're actually healing because you guys are delivering these apologies to each other. And then we have the Three of Cups here. So the Three of Cups to me is, I feel like you guys are reconnecting in terms of that friendship you used to have, the fun you used to have. Maybe some of you are going out, you're celebrating with friends, or you're celebrating with coworkers, and you're really, you know, you're having a good time in regards to this person. Maybe being a little bit flirty again. You know, just really enjoying a sociable time with this person, or social time with this person. But I feel like with this Four of Cups that comes up also, something's not sitting quite right, okay? And I feel like, so you've given this person a second chance, I feel like, or you guys have a new beginning, and things just aren't sitting with you well. And something with the Four of Cups here is part of the conversations you're having in your head is that you feel like you're missing some other opportunities you could have had. Because you're with this person. But like I said, I just feel like you're feeling these little red flags, like this isn't quite right. Stuff isn't sitting right with me. And I don't know what has to change, but I also know that I feel like I'm missing out on something because I'm with this person, okay? And with this Six of Wands here, even though the Six of Wands doesn't always have, like, moving on literally associated with it, I get that from this. That you don't want to get sucked into what you were before. You want to be the victor this time. I don't feel like you were last time. And you have it in your mind, if this is going to start happening again, I'm going to be the boss of this. I'm not going to go down. I'm going to come out of this. I'm going to be victorious. And I'm going to look really good coming out of this. Not like I did before where I got suckered or I think you were on the losing end of the stick, okay? Of whatever the situation was. I keep on saying, keep it general. Now, here we have the Tower card as we move into May. So I think it just implodes or explodes. It can go no longer. I feel like the red flags keep on popping up. You keep on realizing something's not right. Not only something's not right, it's terribly off. So everything blows up. It had to have happened. Maybe very strong emotions are associated with it. A lot of upheaval, maybe, you know, ruin. Who knows? I mean, this could even be a business partner. And they talk you back into another business. You go into another business with them, and it all falls apart. So it could end up in disgrace, ruin. And here we have the Seven of Cups along with the Lovers in reverse. So that kind of says to me the Seven of Cups is, you know, you, again, having these regrets after the fact, going, wow, I had a lot of other opportunities. I had a lot of suitors. I had a lot of this, and I stayed with this person, and as a result, or I chose this person, or I got talked into doing something with this person, and as a result, you know, a lot of this stuff, you know, didn't pan out. It didn't invest the way that I thought. And I also ended up losing out on a lot of other offers because of it. Because with the Lovers card in reverse, and that's a card of Gemini, for those of you if that resonates, it kind of says to me, like, wow, you know, how did I ever think this was going to work out? Because the Lovers card in reverse is about a breakup. It's about arguments. It's about discord. It's about regrets. And you kind of thinking, you know, if I had seen this sooner, you know, maybe I could have avoided this, okay? You know, something to that effect. But I want you guys to know that the result of this all happening, the lesson that has to be learned, is the Six of Pentacles. And you guys kind of come out of this and say, you know that saying, like, shame, you know, first time someone does something, shame on you, or you do something to me, shame on you, second time, shame on me. I feel like it's a little bit like that. Like you're saying to yourself, okay, well, you know, I realize now that something that's hugely important to me is mutual respect. And I didn't get that the first time with this person, and I'm not getting it the second time with this person, but I know when I go forward, and whether I have a friendship, or whether I have a business relationship, or whether I have a romantic relationship, that's something necessary. That has to be the crux of the relationship. Equal give and take, mutual respect. And I feel like that's really important to you because of this experience that you had. Somebody that's generous, and they're okay with your generosity, or you're okay with receiving their generosity. A relationship that's like that. Reciprocity, balance, back and forth, mutual respect. And I think that just whatever happened here really hit it home for you in regards to what you really need from a relationship. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. Again, keep in mind, check out the playlists for your guys' compatibility readings I have. So I have all 12 signs for that. Check out the sun, moon signs I have